This is the little town of Creston. So the White Feather Meat sits just on the south side of town, but Creston is a pretty big railroad town. There's the CSX main runs through here. Not this one, but the one up here. And I ought to do a little side trip here, rail fanning here for an hour, because I really don't have much going on today. This is a pretty heavily used line through here. Anyways, headed up to Chippewa. This is the road to Chippewa Lake. And the eagle's nest is up here in this big, I think it's a sycamore tree maybe. And we'll see if they're in there. If they are, I would like to stop and get a video of them. Sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't. Usually they aren't, but I have seen them in there before. There it is right up there. And it doesn't look like anybody's home, unfortunately. Darn. But that is a bald eagle's nest. And I'm gonna head over here to the lake and see what's kicking over here. What the heck is this all about? Lake closed due to flooding. How do you close a lake? Ridiculous. Well, I was gonna make a video over here. There used to be an amusement park on the other side of the lake up until the 70s, and then it closed. But back in the 20s and 30s, it was a destination for like the rich people out of Cleveland. There was a rail line that specifically came down here, like an interurban line, and people would summer down here in Chippewa. And you can look it up. Just Google or YouTube Chippewa Lake amusement park. They used to have some pretty big name bands down here from time to time, and I'm not sure why it closed, but I think a lot of those little amusement parks like that kind of died out about that same time all over the country. Big places like Six Flags and Cedar Point and Busch Gardens and those places put these little tiny amusement parks out of business, I guess. But oh well, I'll make that video another day. Yeah, I think if I lived in one of these houses over here, I'd be a little leery of having a little dog or a cat running around outside. I don't think they would last too long with one of these things. But they're not in the nest. They must be out doing something, feeding or something. I'm a little disappointed there's nothing up there, but that's it. There's the bald eagle's nest. Well, there's the eagle's nest. Going underneath of it. Nothing in there. I'm gonna hammer on this thing. That still sounds great every single time. I was watching Steve McQueen's Bullet yesterday. All those V8 sounds when they're racing at the end or chasing each other got me all excited. Nothing better than a good old V8. And this is the entrance to the old amusement park here. I think there's a couple houses back in here, and I believe I heard that the land that the old amusement park is on sold over the summer. I think maybe the Park Service bought it. I can't remember, but there were rumors of them turning it into like condos back in there, and who knows what's gonna happen to it. But yeah, that's the sign. If you look online for the Chippewa Lake Amusement Park, there's pictures of that when it was still an actual sign, and with a big arrow pointing back in there and stuff. It's kind of a neat thing to look up. There's a lot of pictures of the roller coaster, and I think the only thing that's still left back there is the old Ferris wheel is still standing up, and it was there as of last year, I think.